boom, 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 boom. Hey, 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 hey. All right, crew. Let's get up in here. Make some show. All right, so this is my process that I do when I make the crazy shorts that you see on my channel. I pretty much just come in here and I have all these videos saved to my notes app that I'm like, yeah, these need to get some love, right? So like, for instance, this one right here, I don't know what it is because it's been so long ago. I'm actually like 2 months behind on the videos that I want to create shorts for. But this one says, Obvi the Shaking, and it says I should do a quick hitter. You know about me, my quick hitters are basically where I use the clip feature of YouTube. So let's go in here and watch this real quick together. You should be able to see this right here. Yep. So we got ourselves a blender. Yeah, obviously yep. Okay, so I think I see the part that I want to do, and you know what I'm gonna do? What you do, let me focus in this camera for you so you can see a little bit better. Let's see, I might have to make it so I have to zoom in a little bit here so you can see what's going on. All right, so what you do when you have the video that you want to make a short for is you hit this little remix button over here. And the idiots at YouTube are like, hey, let's let them cut the video. It's totally legit. Why would you let us do this? But they're going to let us do it. So you have to adjust it right here a little bit. And you all see the part that I want. I want that shaking right there. That jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. What's up, Ryder? Danger. I like that name. We're kind of in danger right now making these shorts, so thanks for being here. But yeah, so I want to cut this little piece. They only let me cut like 5 seconds of it. It looks a little sus. As you can see, it's like jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. What's up, Noah? Brown in here. Yeah, what's up? Saying hi. We're just making shorts. All right, so I think that's the part that I want. And let's hear their sound real quick. So I won't be using that, but yeah, so let's see, I need to shrink it down a little bit more. Yeah. If you're not into making shorts, this might be boring, but if you're into just chilling with your boy BOBUTAH here. This is how I make my shorts, so just FYI. We try to make them funny. At least they're fun, you know what I mean? It's just some jiggling dough. How can you go wrong? All right, so check it out. Now that I picked the spot that I want, I come in here and I'm able to do like this background where it takes out my background, and they have this new feature on YouTube called Dream Scene AI. I've never seen this warning before. Shall we read it together? Here. It says, creating content using Gen AI features on YouTube. You're responsible for the content that you create and publish. If your content violates community guidelines, it will be removed and you may be getting a strike. Yo, I don't want to get a strike. Angel, you want to get a strike? Nah, we're trying to be nice. But they're warning me that if I use their AI and create something kind of sus, that it's my fault. That makes sense. But at the same time, it's your AI, you know, but whatevs. It says it will be removed and you may get a strike. Don't include confidential or personal information when creating content. And don't rely on the feature for medical, financial, or legal advice. All right, y'all promise not to do any of that. I'm gonna hit continue. Let's see. Continue. All right, so what should we tell it? Let's make sure we don't get I don't want to get myself banned, so let's not get a strike here. Let's think about this. So I'm gonna have a jiggly dough ball, but what do I want in the background? I need to think. So I'm gonna scratch while I think. Okay, I think I got it. You know what I want? I just want kind of like a, here, let's do this. Let's do a green background. Lime green and yellow background with a neon sign that's shaped like a big heart in the top center of the image. Let's try that. All right, let's hit create. Oh, by the way, you have the option to do vintage or anime or clay, airbrush, digital, acrylic, polygon, pixel, watercolor. I'm just gonna let the AI pick, shall we? Unless y'all think I should do something in particular. Let's just see what the AI does. I know using AI is kind of cringe, but I think it's funny, especially when it's like a stupid background that I'm making. Now look at these. Look at them. You see those? Just like the computer made these for me. And I don't think these are gonna violate any terms or conditions or whatever else. I'm gonna use, let's see, the pink one or the one right here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a dough ball and let me know that this one is not it. So it's not that one. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, I think that's the right decision. What y'all think? Let's see if this is gonna create a video for me. And you basically just have to like wait for it to make the video. Yeah. All right, so let's see what it made. I mean, that's cool. It's like a heart that's kind of going around and around and around. here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use it, but I'm going to make myself smaller right here. And lately, you know what I've been doing is like for these quick hitter reactions, what I'll do is I'll just like make some noise. I'll be like, "Oh," like this. I'll turn my voice down like this.
Oh man. Yo,
Something like that. And it's funny to me. I mean, it's been funny to some peeps too. It's, getting some views, getting some thumbs up, maybe making someone chuckle out there in the world. And I'm using content that, it should, I don't know. I'm thinking out loud here, but I'm taking someone else's video and just using a piece of it that no one would think about using, and I'm trying to make it funny. So that's the whole idea here. So let's see if we could do that. So this is the hardest part right here. So as I record myself, I want to go ahead and add like some sort of scratch that leads into the part of the video that I'm featuring my face, basically. Okay. So check this out. Let's find the right spot. Oh, that'll work. All right, and then turn the voice changer on. All right, unless you all have any other suggestions, I'm just gonna go, oh, jiggly, and just call it good. So let's see what happens. Here we go.
oh, jiggly. Alright.
As silly as that sounds, let's see how that turned out.
Oh, jiggly. Oh, jiggly. Oh, jiggly.
All right, so by itself, that might not be the funniest thing in the world. But if you're just scrolling along, doom scrolling some shorts, just going to town, and this pops up, this could be funny. So let's go with it. Let's see if the AI wants to do the captions. It doesn't. So
Oh, jiggly. Oh, jiggly.
you know what? On second thought, I might do it one more time.
Oh, jiggly.
All right, let's go back and do it one more time. All right, so this is what you do. You have to hit the back arrow, and then you hit this other back arrow, and that deletes what you just recorded. Okay. All right. So here we go. I gotta turn the beat down. Got the scratch up. Okay. Turn the voice changer on.
Yo, 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 yo. Oh, jiggly. Alright.
Let's see if I nailed it, shall we? So what you do is you hit this little check right here.
Oh, jiggly.
All right. That's gonna work. That's pretty much a short. But now what we need to do, we need to add the extra spice. So how you do that is you could add a filter, which we'll do to make it like pop out a little bit more. And then what we do is we'll say, you know what? Will it add captions? Sometimes YouTube will automatically add captions. Sometimes it just randomly won't. So you're just like, oh. But I think this one should be easy. Yeah. So all I say is, oh, jiggly. So you hit the captions button and I'm going to go, oh. Okay. And then you make it big. You could adjust it with 2 fingers. All right. And then you tap it again. You could do the timing. All right, here, let's hear it. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Cool. So now I need to do the word jiggly. Anyone know how to spell jiggly? Jiggly. Is that how you spell it? Oh, just Jiggly. Jiggly. All right. Boom. So tap it again, timing. And then it brings you to this like timeline thing. I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm dragging around here. Yeah, I think, yeah, see that? And then you have to kind of adjust it. All right. It's funnier if it comes in right on time. Like, this is some subtle comedy, man. There we go. It's got to go back. Jiggly. Jiggly. Yeah, baby. All right, one more time. I'm going to adjust this. Make it bigger. I noticed that it looks stupider when it's bigger. I like stupider. We like stupider. Jiggly. All right, now the question is do we want to put a poll on here? Because sometimes I'll put a poll on here too, like this right here. And they got this little feature down here where you can put on a poll. And, you know, you got to like think of a question to ask the viewers. So it's like, I don't know. You down with the jiggly? Let's see, jiggly. Jiggly, the more the better. Yeah, give me that. Let's see, what are we gonna put here? So jiggly. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll cheat. I'll go over here to YouTube real quick and go to the video itself. And I'll take a screenshot because this video is in Japanese. So I don't read Japanese. I don't know if any of you do. But right here, I could go ahead and take a screenshot. And then if I tap on this screenshot, I could tap on this little button here. It's like a caption button or something. And it allows me to go ahead and come in here and copy the Japanese writing and then translate. And let's see. So we detected, there we go, Japanese. And let's translate that to English. Mochi mochi matcha. A food bread. So mochi mochi matcha. All right. Jiggly mochi. That's M-O-C-H-I. Mochi. Mochi. And then matcha. Matcha. Jiggly mochi mochi matcha. Oh. Yeah. Oh. No. All right. And then let's make that green. I'm going to stash that down here. There we go. All right, so let's hit done on that. And this will take us back to the music here. Okay, so now we pretty much have a done short. So, I mean, that took me like, what, 15 minutes or so. But let's hit next. Okay. And if you get curious, you could see the finished product on my channel. I'll be publishing it. In fact, I'll publish it right now. I don't care. I do what I want. We'll be publishing these things. All right, it's processing. While it's processing, I'll just, scratch a little bit. All right, it's done processing. So by default, if you use the Dream Scene AI, YouTube's like, here, we'll put that in there by auto-magically for you. And I'm like, okay, but I don't know if I want that in my title, YouTube. So let's just delete that out of there. But I'm going to say jiggly. You know what? I think jiggly is fine for this one. Now let's pick out a thumbnail. And I just think jiggly works. All right. And it helps too. It makes it pop a little bit if you put the pop filter on there. It's looking good, right? Is that looking good? That's a viral short right there if I've ever seen one. Man, if I was just cruising, doom scrolling on YouTube, I'd be smashing on jiggly. All right, there we go. And then right here, you got to set its visibility. It's set to private by default, but what you could do is we can go public right now with it. But you can schedule it, which is kind of cool. You could go in here and schedule it out for like a future date. But for this one, hopefully y'all can see that. But for this one, we're going to just publish it right now. All right. And then it asks you a question. Is this made for kids? Nah. Not necessarily, but I mean, it's technically kid friendly. But I'd always just put, nah, it's not made for kids. All right. And then we hit upload short. And it's uploaded. And what's important to do is that you go ahead and thumbs up the video that you use. Boom. And I do suggest that you follow them too. So in this case, or you subscribe. But this is called Japanese bread something. Let me go to their channel. I don't read any of this, unfortunately. Y'all read Japanese? That's a little blurry. Let's see if I can get that more into focus for y'all. Yeah. It's not like you could read it anyway. But anywho, check out this channel when you get a chance. I love their little logo. That's cool. Yeah. All right. Cool. So that one's done. So what do we do? Hop out of here real quick. We'll go back to my notes. And we find the short we just did. It's all about staying organized. All right. So stay organized. If you're a content creator, the best that you can, because it's like a chaotic thing out here doing shorts and live streaming and just busting your butt every day trying to make some funny. And you know, there's just the world in general is chaotic, and the internet therefore is stupid chaotic. So take notes. That helps. All right, so we've already done this one. Let's see, this one right here. These cow eyes are delicious, but hard to make. Okay, let's check this out. Yeah. These kind of look like, these both look weird and delicious. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that one. Ew. That one's crazy too. Let's see. Blood down. Squeeze. Look at these things. All right, so I think I'm gonna do like I could do a reaction to this one. Thinking either a freestyle or just like a yap, where I just yap about it. I'm gonna try a freestyle. Let's find a beat for it. Is it just that easy? You know, just find a beat and then just go in. You gotta crush it. Hey, did you see that? It just like smushed it. All right, so here's what we do. When we decide that we're gonna do a freestyle reaction, we find the video. Let's hit the remix button. And then let's hit green screen. Then you know what? I don't need their music, so I'm gonna cut their music. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to grab the full thing, which is a full minute long. Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna cut it down. So, yeah. Should we do a minute? It's always the toughest part. I don't want to overthink this, but... All right, let's just try it. Boom. So I got to match the beat PM up here real quick. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to record this beat down first. So, shh, be quiet for a second. All right, so I recorded the beat. So now what I got to do is load it into my DJ mixer right here and get it queued up. So how we do that is we hit play on it. All right, so okay, we get the beat queued up like this. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna put my head up sideways like this. Yeah, buddy. A whole gang of cream goes up into these pastries. What you know about whipping up the cream with this machine? Yo, let me dip my head in, go dip, dip. And then I go and scoop, scoop. That's how we gotta, yo, get recouped from making so many of these pastries. Yeah, we fill them up with the cream and throw them in your face, G. Squish, squish. And what you think about that now? And guess what? We're gonna bust them out like this somehow. And then we'll throw them in a van. All right. I don't know if we got it first shot. Let's play it back and find out. So here's what we got to do. So hit the X or the check mark right here and watch it back. Yeah, buddy. whole gang of cream goes up into these pastries. What you know about whipping up the cream with this machine? Yeah. Yo, let me dip my head in, go dip, dip. And then I go scoop, scoop. That's how we gotta, yo, get recouped from making so many of these pastries. Yeah, we fill them up with the cream and throw them in your face, G. Squish, squish. And what you think about that now? And guess what? We're gonna bust them out like this somehow. And then we'll... Okay, yeah, buddy. So I got to cut it off a little bit because I didn't, buddy. I didn't finish it properly, so this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, buddy. Actually, that works right there. Somehow. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's hit done on that. Cream goes up into... I got a little lucky on that, so let's hit. It's processing. Notice it's processing. I swear, I'm gonna crash YouTube on this stream. It's gonna happen. Watch. All right. So now the next step, you gotta basically see if it's gonna do the captions for you. So you hit the caption button. It processes. Okay. Ooh, I think it did it. I think it did it. Whole gang of cream goes up into these. All right, so let's. Now I'm gonna be honest with you for a second. Let me bring down this. This part's gonna be boring. Captions are not the funnest, but I'll try to make it fun for you. All right, so let's see what we can do. So this comes in with yeah, buddy. Now I noticed that putting two words on the same line is the best way to go. A whole gang of cream. That needs to be on the same line. A whole gang of cream. Yeah. All right. So I'm showing you all my tricks. Boom. So check this out. Okay, so a whole gang of cream. So let's see. Buddy, a whole gang of cream goes up into these. That could be. Goes up into these. These. I like to put dot, 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 dot. Pastries. What you know. Yeah, that needs to be on one line. Whipping up the cream. What you know about whipping up the cream. If that could fit on one line, it's going on one line. Let's check it out. About whipping up the cream with this machine. These pastries. What you know about whipping up the cream with this machine? Yeah. It fits with this machine. Yo. Let me dip my head in. Go. Dip. Dip. And then I go with scoop. Yeah, there we go. I'm telling you, if you put the right words on the right line, it makes it funnier. And then I go with scoop. Scoop. That's how we gotta. You get recouped. Yeah. Let's see how that sounds real quick. Let me turn this down. That's how we gotta, yo, get recouped. That's yo. So that's yo. get recouped for making so many of these pastries. Yeah, we fill them up with the cream and throw them up. Okay, fill them up. That could be on one line. Let's do that. And throw them in your face, G. That's bars right there. I want to see Ye do that. Come on. I want to see Ye live stream about freestyling about pastries. Psh. 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 With the cream and throw them in your face, G. Squish, squish. And what you think about that now? I guess. Yeah. What you think about that now? Question mark. Yeah. I guess. Let's see. That might be too much. Squish, squish. I gotta break that into a couple lines. What you think about that now? And guess what? We're going to bust. We're gonna bust them out like this somehow. All right, let's watch it from the top. Ow. Ah. Yeah, buddy. A whole gang of cream goes up into these pastries. What you know about whipping up the cream with this machine? Yo,
I don't know.
let me dip my head in, go dip, dip. And then I go with scoop, scoop. That's how we gotta, get recouped for making so many of these pastries. Yeah, we fill them up with the cream and throw them in your face, G. Squish, squish. And what you think about that now? And guess what? We're gonna bust them out like this somehow. Ah. Yeah.
That's fire. That's absolute.
That's I'm winning the Grammy. You know I'm winning the Grammy. I mean, if I don't, it'll be a travesty of our time. 2025, and if I don't get a Grammy for this short, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, so we have this about done. This is pretty much a done short. What you think about that now? And guess what? We're gonna bust them out like this somehow. Let's see. Let's do a poll on this one though. Let's see. What does the video maker call these things? So once again, we're going back to YouTube on the iPad here. And it's all in Japanese, so I don't read Japanese, but I could pause this, take a screenshot, tap on the screenshot, tap on the captions button. Come on. Yep, tap on the captions. And let's translate this puppy. Translate. And yeah, it's Japanese. Okay, so the translation says, the best donuts with plenty of cheese cream. Cheese cream? Man. All right, fine. Cheese cream. Sweets with the sour taste of homemade sour cream. All right, so these have cheese cream. So let's just put the cheese emoji, all right? So we'll grab the cheese emoji. Luckily, I have a whole library of emojis. So let's see here. Cheese. And then the word cream. Cheese cream. And then let's find the donut emoji. Yeah, there it is. Cheese cream donuts. And I'm going to ask a simple thing. Do you eat or yeet these suckers? So, and I'm not going to let you know what I'm saying, but would you eat these? All right, let's do that. And You hit done. So now I like to put this, I like to put the poll down here where it's like easy for people that are doom scrolling, just to hit it with their thumb. Just be like, you know what I mean? It's nice of me, right? Dip, dip, dip. All right.
Pastries, yeah, we fill them up with the cream and throw them in your face. G, squish, squish. And what you think about that now? And guess what? We're gonna bust them out like this somehow. Yeah, buddy. A whole gang of cream goes up into these.
Okay.
Pastries. What you know about whipping up the cream with this machine?
All right. So this is what we got to do now. We hit next. And then it's processing. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for watching, by the way. I saw Ryder Danger, Noah Brown, Angel, Gladys, Adam. Y'all said hi, I appreciate you. But if you're watching this on the replay, please smash on that like and hit that subscribe for your boy BOBUTAH. I'm just out here today just making shorts. You know, I say eat my shorts. I'm cooking them up, so get it in their food. Anyway, I know that's clever. But do me a favor. I love doing this, and I want to grow my channel, you know, and that means more funny stuff for all of us out there in the world. So help me out. You know, notice I'm barely getting started here, but I would love your support. Appreciate that. Also, check out all the hundreds of shorts that I already have. I know you're going to find something that'll at least make you go like, you know, something like that. Like, if not full on laugh out loud, you might just, okay, or what, you know? So anyway, that's what I'm here to do. So yeah. All right. So it's finished processing. So what we got to do is title this bad boy. So let's see. I'm going to do freestyle reaction to these, wait for it, cheese cream donuts. Go figure, right? And then I heard from someone more knowledgeable than me that you gotta do shorts on there. Shorts, hashtag shorts. And then make sure you pick out a cool thumbnail. All right, so let's pick out a cool thumbnail. Let's see. Going to bust. Yeah, that one looks good. Going to bust. All right, bam, bam. I like putting the pop filter on there again to make it go extra poppy, you know? Nothing wrong with that. And sometimes I'll get an emoji. Let's get an emoji of a donut. And let's do this. Let's put this emoji down here. Like that. Okay. And you know what? Let's schedule this one. So you click on visibility, schedule, and you all could watch the finished product here. Let's say tomorrow at 1 p.m. All right. You don't have to wait until tomorrow at 1 p.m. But if you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, you will be the first to hop on this short that we made together. That'd be cool. And then, you know, or not, but I mean, it's cool for me. I get more views, and then it's like blah, 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 and all that stuff. All right, so this is not made for kids, although kids are probably okay with that, but it's like kind of a, you know, questionable freestyle. It's not made for anybody, to be honest with you, but we'll just say it's not made for kids. All right, and then let's upload the short. And then what's important to do at this point is smash on that like for the person who made this video for me. I love it that they left the remix feature on. And I'm already subscribed to them, but if you want to subscribe to them as well, that'd be cool. They are called Mooney _ I can't say it, but check them out. Yeah. All right, I think we have time to make one more short. Do you think we could do one more short with only 10 minutes left? Let's see. Let's find out. Ooh, goodness gracious. A cheesy hamburger. What are these? Let's see. Make this funny, sound effects, dip your head in, etc. Okay, fine. Let's go for this right here. So this is gotta be a short one. I don't know if I can make this funny. That's challenging. It's like someone challenged me to make this funny. I don't know what I'm gonna do to make it funny. Jeez, because they're just making some boring ass peanut brittle. All right, let's do this. Let's cut it. Let's cut. I think I got an idea.
Brittle. This is one of our most ordered brittles. This is cashew brittle. This is one of our most ordered.
Let's see. All right, so I'll hit done on that. This is a stupid idea, but I only have 8 minutes left, and it's not like the rest of these ideas are any funnier. You know what, though? I messed up. I want to do... Let's actually hop out of here. Start over. Let's go green screen this one.
This is one of our most ordered. All right, I'm only going to use 6.8 seconds of it. And I warned you, this is a dumb idea, but I only have 7 minutes left. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip upside down, and then you'll see. I promise you, it's going to be dumb. All right. Here we go. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip. Ah. All right. I know. I warned you.
Let's see how that turned out, though.
Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip. Ooh, cashew brittle.
All
Hey.
right. So
Ooh, cashew brittle.
this may
Hey,
still work.
Dip.
So let's see.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, cashew brittle.
Okay.
Hey, dip. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip.
All right.
Ooh,
Going.
cashew. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right. Let's
ooh,
see
cashew brittle.
if the captions are working.
Hey, dip.
Yep.
Brittle.
Dip. Yeah. Ew. Cashew brittle. Hey. ... Dip.
Hey,
All right.
dip. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip.
All right. Let's go like this.
Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip.
I'm gonna have to angle it.
Dip. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip. Ooh,
so
cashew
now-
brittle. Hey, dip.
I'm gonna ask a simple question for this one too, right? We're gonna say cashew brittle, and we're gonna say eat or yeet. You decide.
Dip. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip. Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip. Ooh, cashew brittle.
All right, I think that's gonna do it.
Dip.
Now remember, we gotta do the filter on this.
Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey, dip.
Yeah.
Ooh, cashew brittle. Hey,
Done. All right. We might get this one done just in the nick of time. It's processing. Yeah. All right, YouTube. We're just waiting for you to process so I can get up out of here. I only have 1 minute and 44 seconds to clear
this scene, yeah, you know what I mean. And I thank for everybody that checked in to look at me. It's like, don't be mean, just be kind. Make sure that you slap a like on what you find to be kind of cool, yeah, let it go. Don't worry if it looks kind of cringy, bro. But I say what I say off the top of my mind today. So don't mind me, I'll just out here and do it for you. That's the BOBUTAH spirit, yeah, I keep it cool, going
I told you I was gonna make YouTube crash. All right. I think it finished processing. So we got 40 something seconds left. We're gonna say brittle. Brittle. It's cashew brittle. Cashew brittle. I'm gonna say burning. Burning cashew brittle. Yeah, that's what it is. And then let's pick out a cool little. Yeah. Let's go with that. You gotta pick out a thumbnail. And let's say we're gonna post this on Saturday. Actually, Sunday at 1 p.m. All right, there we go. And upload. We made it, folks. Yeah. All right, just as promised, I got to get up out of here. But once again, I absolutely appreciate you for checking this out on the live stream and also on the replay. It's just what I do. I'm just out here just doing crazy stuff. You got your guy BOBUTAH, Bob from Utah. But folks, for some reason, call me so it kind of stuck. But honestly, real quick, I appreciate you. Smack on that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.